Okay, so that's my plot, just over the other side there, just in the background. What I wanted to show you is this stuff here. If I come in on this one. Now this is Comfrey. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to make Comfrey tea. Now because this stuff's on here, you never get rid of it. It's an absolute pain in the backside to get rid of. There's a load here, you can't see it, but right up there, all along that back line, there's loads up there as well, and it spreads like mad. If you want it, put it in a massive pot, because it's like mint, it gets everywhere. Right, so what we're going to do, I'm going to show you. So all you do is add take some leaves, like this, and take them over to a bucket or a pot or something. I'm just going to go down the other end. Okay, so what we need to do next is I picked a load of Comfrey, as you can see. I've got myself a container. This is not a very big container, it's not as big as it looks. It's only probably about 2 foot high, comes up to about my knee. But what you need is you need something that has a lid on it. You must have a lid. Now where is my lid? I think it's in here. And what you need to do, because it's going to rot down and ferment, that's what you want to be keeping hold of, is stopping that from getting out. And my lid's in there. Now that will just sit on there, like so. I shan't bother fastening it on, and then I'll put a couple of bricks on top of there, and that will help for it to ferment. It'll keep it in the dark. It'll help all these leaves to rot down. And in a couple of weeks' time you'll see what happens. But let me just show you what you need to do to these leaves first, before you put them in the water. Now I haven't got a great deal of water. It's probably, I don't know, half full, if that, because just quickly, what I'm doing is this year I'm not doing anything winter. This year I'm going to run the plot down, and then it's going to sit dormant over the winter. I'm going to dig it over, cover it in muck, and then I'm going to leave it for the winter. So really I don't need any homemade fertiliser, but as the opportunity was there, I'm going to make some anyway. Right, so let me just put the camera in place and I'll show you how to make the leaves. Okay, now then, all you need to do, bring this down. All you need to do is just break up the leaves. Just break them up. All you want to do is you're breaking the veins on the leaves and just dump them in the water. Again. And just breaking the veins so the juices can come out. See, what we're doing is just breaking them up. Dump them in. Keep going. A couple more bits. Well, I suppose you could lay it all on the floor and chop it up with a spade or something. But, this all helps to burn a few calories, I suppose. Okay, here we go. Put it all in there. Last few straggly bits. You can hear it creaking away in the pot already. That's it, put all that in there. Right, that's in. Right, so that's all in. All we've got to do now is push it all down so that it all goes. We want it all under the water if we can. Or what will go under the water, I should say. Get under there, you bugger. Like that. And basically, that is it. That's all we need to do. Now we put the lid on and we leave it. Oops, sorry. Put the lid on and we leave it for 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. Nothing precise. The water will go nice and brown. The leaves will slightly change colour, yellowy sort of horrible colour. And what will happen is it will start to ferment and rot down. And that fermentation and the rotting will come out into the water. And what we'll then need to do is strain off all of this, all of the solid stuff, and strain it off so that we've got just the juices, just the water with the juices in, and all the good stuff. So what we do now is we pop the lid on. Stay on there, like that. I'll get a brick, put that on there, and that's it. And we leave it for 2 weeks. Now, next time you'll see it'll be 2 weeks' time. Okay, so it's 2.5 weeks later. The lid's been on, has not been taken off for 2.5 weeks, so I'm just going to remove that now. It's the first time. I haven't looked in here, so it's going to be. Get off. Oof. Man, does that smell. Right, so I'll just pop that back on for a second. So what I've done is I've got another drum here, and I've stretched some tights across the top to act as a filter. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour bucket A into bucket B. I will then be left with just the juices, and then after that I shall use a funnel, pour them into some smaller bottles. Right, so let me get the camera set up on a tripod, and I will be right back with you. Right, so here goes. What I'm doing, pouring bucket A into bucket B, just to get all the big bits out, if I can do it. And it stings. Oh, when you do this, it really smells. It smells really horrible. And the tights come off. So we didn't want to do that. So all we'll do is we'll empty the tights out. There you know why I'm wearing gloves. Right, so we'll empty this out over here. So all I'll do is I'll put that over the original bucket and pour it back in. Get over there. Oh, when you do this, I can't tell you enough how much this just stinks. It's worth it though, because it's really good stuff. You see the colour of it. There we go. Done. Right, take the filter off. Oops, not a taste. If you can get your hands on disposable gloves, probably better off using them. I'm probably going to chuck these away, these are soaked. Just put that in there. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to use a filter, and we're just going to top these bottles up, if that should work. Hopefully let's have a go, shall we? See what happens. Let me knock that down. So there's one. Guys are around already. There's one. I'll put that over there next to these strawberries. I've just made a funnel out the end of a bottle. Just cut it off. Two. Funnel on. That one. There we go. Four bottles, however big they are, of nice juicy comfy tea. 4 litres to four 4 litre bottles done. And that's how you make comfrey tea. Quick recap, get as many comfrey leaves as you can grab your hands on. Scrunch them up, break all the veins, give them a good crumple up, really sort of, you know, break up all the leaves and stuff. Stick them in a bucket, as much water as you can get as you like. Lid on, seal it up for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Once you come back, that will be all fermented. Filter out all the big bits, get it into a smaller bottle. The reason I put it into a smaller bottle is so that it's easier to put into a watering can. If you were doing it in a bucket, then it wouldn't be a problem. And then you've got yourself a load of comfrey tea, which is a good natural plant fertiliser, no chemicals. So there you are, comfrey tea.